Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shinagi, Ayurveda and medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about muscle pain, pain in muscle. We all know muscle pain in such a broad way like muscles are paining. But in Ayurveda, when you talk about muscle pain, it is mostly related with Vata aggravation. So that means Vata aggravation. Ayurveda says Vata balancing diet, and that's all the treatment will happen. No, when we say Vata aggravation in relation with muscle, we need to go details with it to understand it so that we will not do those physical causes that will cause Vata aggravation. So let's understand first the causes regarding muscle, like how Vata get aggravated in muscle. It's not about food only, but it is about muscular, whatever actions are there which aggravate the Vata dosha. When we do super over exertion with our muscles, let's suppose we are those bodybuilders are there who are going to gym and just they went and just for the first day they started lifting very high weights, and now body was not ready for lifting those weights. Suddenly this kind of action will cause vata aggravation. When you have lack of sleep, if you are not sleeping at nights and for some reasons you are partying or you are watching TV or you are just talking with friends whole night like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, now all these things will cause vata aggravation, which will cause muscle pain next morning. When we are living in extreme cold environment and exposing yourself with proper warm clothings, we are not wearing warm clothings enough. And because in west when we visit, we saw like people have a habit of just sleeping very light. They don't wear any warm blankets or something, though houses are heated, but still some people uh, because cold atmosphere is in minus, so definitely houses are heated, but sometimes also this happen like rooms are little bit on the colder side and you don't have enough warm blankets. So when you don't have warm blankets or warm clothings to cover yourself, to cover your bed, then also it will cause muscular pain. Have you ever noticed sometime you get up in the morning and you feel pain in the body? That is also because of vata aggravation, and vata get aggravated when you don't cover your body with enough warm clothes. And sometimes also this happen like especially in west these things happen, and now in India also to some metropolitan cities, women especially, they don't want to dress up like warm in winters, and they wear very thin stuff in the winters, and in these cases also vata dosha get aggravated, and then it will cause body pains, and that will last for few days. If you're eating very dry diet and light diet, let's suppose if you're not eating any kapha enhancing food, you're eating only very dry diet, only let's suppose if you're wheat breads you are eating or only wheat chapatis you are eating, and you are not eating any vegetable along with it, any fiber along with it. And in Indian diet, if you say some people in dinners only eat chapatis and vegetable they will eat later, or sometimes also this happen like dry chapatis people are eating because they don't have time, or they are eating chapatis with jam or some very dry synthetic stuff, and not homemade jam, the jam which is available in the markets, this kind of jam or ketchup or bread with ketchup, or invest this baked bread with ketchup. So it's a very dry food. If you're eating it without soup, or in India without any vegetable, any kind of vegetable, if you're not eating it with it, then it will cause vata aggravation and it can cause muscle pains. Other thing is aging. Whenever we age more and more, vata dosh get aggravated. That's why if you have seen in old age, people have more body pains. Why? Because vata dosh get aggravated and that causes body pains. Now, when this pain happen, it will be of different kind of pains. It is not vata pain is like same as kapha body type pain or pitta pain. Vata pain, whenever the muscle has pain because of aggravated vata dosha, it will have specific symptoms, and these are those symptoms. The pain will be very sharp and like pricking, like something is pricking you in deep somewhere, something is pricking you. The body will be more stiff. When body is more stiff, it is more of vata related pain. If you notice the pain is increasing with cold, that means it is vata related pain. And if you get relief with warm oil massage, that means it is most likely vata related pain. Now it comes to stomach, like what things we should do to avoid this muscle pain when it comes to stomach, what kind of food, what kind of things. So let's understand it, what Ayurveda has to say about it. Whenever digestion is weak or digestive fire is low, that means your food is not fully digested. Let's suppose if you are a vata body type person, if you're eating a lot of raw stuff, you are not eating in dinners proper cooked food. Like some people have this problem, like after 6 they feel like eat light. To eat light they eat raw food, but to eat light, never take nuts, never take raw food, because it will aggravate the vata dosha. You after 6 or 7 p.m. anytime, if you want to have if you have to eat food, you should eat always cooked food. If you're very late night, like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, then soup diet, but never raw food. If you will eat raw food, it will aggravate the vata dosha. And this kind of food, because it needs more digestive fire to digest raw food. If you want to eat raw food, you should eat when there is sun in the sky. Later, if you're eating raw food, it requires a lot of digestive fire, and when digestive fire is not enough, it will turn into ama. Ama means toxins, and these toxins get deposited in the various parts of the body which cause body pains. Or in other words, this ama, it will block the muscle strotas, that muscle channels. In our body, in Ayurveda, everything has channel. Blood has channel. From Ayurveda perspective, that is called Raktavaha Strotas. Ras has channel, that is called Rasvaha Strotas. Muscles have channels, like how the nourishment goes to muscles, that is called muscle Masvaha Strotas. So that means if you are taking like this kind of food, this will give birth to toxin and it will block the Masvaha Strotas, that is muscular channels. And if the nourishment is blocked, definitely that muscle will pain. Now, if the toxins got deposits on your muscles, what you will feel? You will feel heaviness in the muscles. You will feel it's very heavy to lift the muscle. You will feel the tenderness. When you will touch it, you will feel like something is tender. Don't touch me, like just like that. You will feel fatigue and low strength. To many of my patients, I say, like, if you want to eat raw diet, never take after sunset. After sunset, if you will take any kind of raw diet, then what it will do, because it needs more digestive fire to digest, especially raw diet. And this kind of food will make you very tired. Muscles will be very tired, no strength in the muscles, because toxins get deposits in the masva strotas, that is muscular channels. That means muscle channels. Just the English word for this, just more close to masva strotas, that is, you can understand it is like, as energy channels are there, similarly there is muscle channels. Other than that, excessive gymming, sports injuries, that can also cause muscle pain. Long hours of standing or long hours of walking can also cause muscle pain. That kind of muscle pain or aggravation of vata is because of exertion. This will lead to mas durbalya, that means weakening of the muscles. So these are the whole physiology of Ayurveda regarding muscle pain. Now what we need to do, we need to understand these causes and remove these causes, and do not repeat these mistakes, because if we repeat these mistakes, it will aggravate your muscle pain. In addition to that, there are therapies in Ayurveda which you can use to relax your muscles. So first thing is make sure that your muscles are getting proper nutrition. What you need for muscle nutrition, you should know it. First thing is proteins. Proteins are very, very important to repair any kind of muscle in your body. Healthy fats are needed that are also very important to build your muscles, and essential minerals are needed which are in various kind of Ayurveda rasaiyans which will provide various kind of minerals for your muscle health. Those who are eating meat products, though Ayurveda don't recommend meat products and I myself don't recommend meat products, but if you're staying in such countries that your staple food is meat, then Masras, the meat soup, is been recommended to build your muscles. In Ayurveda or in vegetarian or vegan people, I'm totally against animal killing, but I'm speaking from survival point of view. If it's a situation of life and death, so meat soup is been recommended when you don't have any choice. But other people, they can take vegetable soups, they can take cooked vegetable, they can eat various kind of lentils, cheese, homemade cheese is very beneficial, milk is very beneficial. Ghee is good, but not the excess of ghee because it will cause a disturbance in the digestive fire. Ghee should be eaten, but in limited quantities, not more than 1 spoon. Dry fruits, all kind of dry fruits are fat enhancing that you can use. Almonds can be used, but not in excess. Regarding almonds, dates, and all these things, I have created videos on my channel. You can go through my channel and make use of all these videos, how to eat, when to eat, all these, quantity, amount, it's very important so that it will nourish your body. In addition to that, various kind of oil massages are recommended for the health of muscles. If your muscles are weak, in Ayurveda, there is a process of abhyanga, that is oil application to your muscles, that will balances the vata dosha and nourishes your muscle. So you can, after shower, because body is warm, that time you can apply oil. Before shower, or there is a process of abhyanga, how before shower to heat oil and then apply on your body, that you can do. Or during shower also you can apply oil to your body, and that will also nourish your muscles. Herbal steaming, create some decoction of some herbs and in some cooker or pressure cooker, and then just give the steam of that decoction to your muscles. That is also very beneficial. Dashmul decoction steam is very beneficial for pain in muscles. In addition to that, there are various kind of herbs in Ayurveda, that is Shvetmushli, Shatavar, Ashwagandha, which are very beneficial to nourish your muscles, but doses of these herbs should be taken with Ayurveda doctor's prescription, because various people have various kind of digestive fire. Every person is different in Ayurveda. So accordingly, you should take the herbs and doses of herbs. And if you want to know more details like which herbs, what ashwagandha, what is regarding all these, I have a video on my channel. So you can go through my channel, go to the search section and just write your topic and you will get the video regarding that. If you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching me for the first time, there's a bell icon, there's a subscription button. Please click the bell icon, hit the subscription button so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there's a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on this given email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. So with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.